else, because these are all NBA players, and they're all grown men, and the Clippers, for whatever reason, I don't know why they didn't want to be in the bubble, but I gotta say, LeBron, in all seriousness, he's sick, and I knew when they got to the bubble he was going to be the guy who was going to be focused. He was going to be the guy that wanted to be there. He understood what it took, the commitment, the sacrifice to be there, and able to do it every single season. I don't know. Going into, what was this, his 17th season?
17th.
And next year, I'll say this. I'll ask you guys this question. And I hate saying it, Skip, but if you had to pick one player, I know Skip's like, how are you giving him this much compliments? I hate doing it, Skip, but I am a man. But if we had to pick one player going into next season to win us a championship, just one to start it right now, and if we assume the season starts in January, I would pick, I hate saying it, LeBron James.
Timeout. I would pick Kevin Durant, but that's irrelevant right now. Michael, you are sorely disappointing me because you're crumbling. You're giving in to LeBron mania. You're giving up.
No.
You're saying you are the greatest.
Yes.
You're succumbing. I don't get it. I'm devastated. I have fought on my island all week, and I will continue to fight alone. I thought I would have a little bit of backup, and you can't take the heat anymore.
No, I can, Skip. I hate you saying that. It really hurts me. And trust me, I've thought and contemplated about this moment and the crank calls and the harassment. But the guy did great. He's not better than Michael Jordan. He'll never do what Michael Jordan did. But the next question is, will anybody ever do what LeBron has done? Again, Skip, I'm with you, my friend. I texted you. I cried with you. I sat there. I don't like the bullying and harassment of this LeShannon Sharp. I don't like it. But the planets lined up. He played against no NBA champions. It's fine. They won the ring. It's fine. Next year, I don't think CP will come back because I don't think he likes to, show. Listen, I don't think he likes to show his close friends what he's really like behind closed doors. I bet you Kyle Kuzma can tell you what he's really like behind closed doors.
We traded Kyle Kuzma for a 12-pack of Clorox wipes and a Tide stain pen. First of all, let me ask you a question.
I guarantee you. Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. You keep saying that he didn't beat any champions. Other than Magic Johnson, what champion was on Portland, Supersonics, and Utah? And what champion was at Indiana, the Miami Heat, the New York Knicks, the teams that he beat, Orlando? What champion did Michael Jordan beat?
Shannon, I'm going to tell you this once and for all, and I know basketball. I know basketball very well. It was a different league with grown men. There's not 18 and 19-year-old kids coming in there and dominating the league.
True.
You get smacked around. You get knocked on your butt. LeBron James, he needs to give piece of that trophy to Rondo because he started waving his arms, complaining and crying and all that stuff. He ain't no leader, okay? What? He don't like that contact, okay? He don't like that smoke. He's never been hard fouled in his life the way Jordan, the way Michael, the way it was a different league. These were grown men with beards and mutton chops. You had dudes with mutton chops. There's no dudes in the NBA with mutton chops now. So listen, it was a different time. The AAUification, these guys are sitting there, LeBron, like, I can't believe I'm guarding him. I played against him in NBA 2K. Moses Malone met Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on a basketball court. These guys weren't friends growing up. It was a different league. You know it, and I know it.
Yeah,
this is a friend and family league. These guys were having coffee and cafe au laits in that bubble. They wouldn't do that back in the days. These guys were fist fighting on the court. It was a different time. You know that, Shannon.
And
LeBron James is a sick player, but it was a different time. And the guy gets to the rack so easily because there's no contact. And as soon as you give him any contact, he's like this. The only time he approached somebody was Austin Rivers. He don't want any smoke with anybody. These guys are idolizing. And that's cool. I don't.
But here's the thing. I would appreciate it moving forward. I would no longer answer my phone or return any text if you do not put champion in front of my name. So when you address me, my name is to be champion Shannon Sharp. You send a text, champ, it's me. That's the only way I'm going to respond to you moving forward.
What did you have to do with the championship?
A lot. I had to endure you and him. That's what I had to do. endure you and him.
Champion Shannon Sharpe, are you good? You got enough out of that one?
Good luck to your Knicks, too.
That was a hard one for you. But please do stick around, and we're not going to go there yet. I want to ask you about Tom Brady, how you think he's been. Okay, I know you're not really a LeBron guy. You've made that clear. Michael, how sick would this make you if it actually happened?
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he picked up Chris Paul. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. Obviously, last year everybody was talking about Melo going to the Lakers. Friends sometimes don't work good together. Who knows? I don't care about next year. I'm still reeling from this season. If they get Chris Paul, terrific. If they don't, it's not my business. I just want to acknowledge that I am on record on this show picking the Clippers to win the championship. Glenn in Philly. We don't call him Doc in Philly out of respect. And Ty Lue with his big suits. They couldn't get us the Clippers showdown that we all wanted, that we all deserved. That's on the Clippers. That is on the Clippers. As fans, as Laker fans, Skip, I have to say, that's on them. You've dealt with it, Skip. You've dealt with it. I also said that I would give LeBron James his due if they won the championship. The man had me wrapped up in a blanket, begging my wife for ice cream. Okay, I wasn't in a good place Sunday, and then I got harassed by Shannon Sharpe. I sat there and a guy calls me, Crank calls me, text messages me, and then I had to sit there and watch him bring out a goat. Which, you know what, Shannon, you're lucky that goat who didn't want to be there. You could read the goat's face. You're lucky that goat didn't bite your finger off. That goat did not. That's not a happy goat. That's a goat that you dressed up and you took advantage of. He would have felt more comfortable had he been wearing a Michael Jordan jersey.
No.
Okay,
Yes.
but I will say this. LeBron was incredible once again. He's not the greatest player of all time. He might not be better than Irvin Magic Johnson. Michael Jordan is the only NBA GOAT. But I will say this. And this won't be the thing that all the media quote from me because they like to go to the hating. And I hate saying it. LeBron James absolutely has the best NBA career of all time. Genetics have worked in his favor. We don't know what's under the beard. We don't know why he always wears a beard, but he's been so fortunate. He takes care of his body. Obviously, he seems to take care of his body way more than anybody else because he doesn't get injured. I'm not taking anything away from him. The guy has the greatest NBA career of all time. And if you play for 75 years like he plays and you're that good, obviously you're going to have great things. They overcame so much. They got AD. They didn't get Kawhi. Obviously, with the passing of the great Kobe Bryant, LeBron was gorgeous. He was a true king representing the league, representing the fans, and representing Kobe Bryant's legacy that night at Staples Center. The speech was great. Him not getting the regular season MVP. They overcame a lot. They overcame a lot. This was a season for the books. There was no asterisk. I'm not going to give it any asterisk.
Thank you.
But, okay, you're welcome. But there's a but, and the but is big, Shannon. Okay, the but is very big. You waltz through the bubble, LeBron James. You waltz through the bubble. You put the battery in AD's back. You didn't have to deal with any brooms on the court because this is the broom I had in Cleveland. Okay, this is the broom that I had in Cleveland. That's the last time I got invited to an NBA game. I wonder why I haven't been invited to an NBA game. I wonder who has the power to take away from a celebrity fan like myself that I never get invited to an NBA game. You see, this is signed by you. That's your signature. After I brought this broom there to Game 3, I haven't been back. Okay, you beat Portland. Poor Dame Dollar went down. You beat up on Houston. Yes, we knew that wasn't going to work. Okay.
What about the Nuggets?
The Nuggets. Jamal Murray played his heart out. Jokovic underperformed. But I will say this: LeBron James, you were just sitting there dancing with AD during the MVP ceremony. You need to shave off the base of that MVP to Rondo. Okay. You need to give him some of that MVP. But what can I say? The best thing, and I don't know, Skip, you fought diligently all week with this guy, and it's been hard. It's been hard because he's been on you, and I didn't like watching it, Skip. The thing that I don't know if you guys said is you didn't play against one player that was better than